Hey there, Marlow Madness Motors here again, and we're going to get a little experimental. The dent in the gas tank's been bothering us, and we're going to try to blow it up. We're basically going to fill the air tank with air and try to get this dent to pop, and we'll see what happens. Show you more. All right, we're going to get a little bit experimental today here on Marlow Madness Motors and try to pop this dent out with air in the tank. This is just something that was suggested to me. I've got an air peg here. I'm going to stick this hose and I got a rag that's been moistened, wetted, so that it'll provide a decent seal on the tank. And we're going to go put the hose in here, stuff the rag in there to hold the air pressure in, and hopefully can't get a good enough seal. Just leaking out. Just leaking out. I need to be able to put the pressure in and hold it there. This isn't working yet. Oh, this rag is not big enough. And my air pig sounds like it's running out of air. I think we're going to have to go back to the possibility of a dent puller. Too bad you couldn't put air right onto the gas cap here. This vents both ways. Got pressure on it now. Need my little hammer. Nope. No. Like it was good. I was plenty of pressure on that tank and it wasn't popping. I'm gonna have to do it with a dent puller. And I'm not ready for that today. I'll show you more. Don't worry about it. It'll be good. Sidetrack of the day. I was working on the bike, but they're pumpkins. We only got two on this whole vine. That one there. We're October 3rd. I don't know if these things are going to be orange by the time we get to Halloween, but they're going to be nice pumpkins. We'll see. Back to work. All right, so that did not work. Yeah, no. Worried me a little bit. I put quite a bit of air in it and nothing happened other than putting air in it. I was scared to put too much in it because I don't know what happens. Petcock shut off. And anyway, so I have a paintless dent repair kit, which basically you take small items like this and you hot melt glue onto the tank, and then various tools to grab it and pull on it and try to successfully pull this dent. So I got the hot melt glue gun warming up and we're going to give her a whirl and see what happens. So basically, a little bit of hot melt glue onto the end of it here. It's like playing with silly string. Gets all over the place. Anyway, what we need to do is get that, I want it right there. And we're going to let that dry for a few minutes and see what happens. It needs to set just long enough that we can try to pull on that. And while we're doing that, I think we're going to take the seat off. What we need is, what size do we need? 13. Looks a little bit big. Let me guess, an 11 is too small. Oh yeah, we need a 12. We need a 12, we need a 12. There's a 12 right there, isn't it? Yeah. Perfecto. All right. What we need to do is have an extension yet. All right, take the seat off. Because we're going to need to get the gas tank off. Gas tank's got flash rust in it. So we're going to take it off. And that does the seat up, yeah. Oh no, that's not seat bolts right there. That is not seat bolts. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's do that back up. That hangs the exhaust. Seat bolts right here. And that's still a 12. That's good. Get the seat bolt out. One on the other side yet too. Come on. There we go. Where are you? Right there. Yeah, there isn't. I'm still waiting on clutch parts, and we are in October, Thanksgiving weekend of 2024. Clutch parts are supposed to be here sometime this month yet. I was hoping I'd have them ready, but that's the way things go. That there. Seat should just come off. There we go. Seat off, which is good because we're going to take the gas tank off after we try to pull this dent anyway. Now, seems to be on there pretty good. I'm hoping, this is a pretty simple dent. There's no creases or anything, so I'm hoping that this will just go on and we can get a good pull out of it and pop this dent. Here we go. No, it just popped right off. That's what I was afraid of. I really don't want to get too invasive with this dent. If I had the right, I don't know, you're better off to take it to a pro. I don't want to mess the paint. Where did that piece go anyway? Oh, it's over there. That maybe didn't cool for long enough. Take a little bit of brake cleaner, parts cleaner. It came off the paint clean, so that's good. Try to get the glue off. Oh yeah, that worked really good. Gonna have to let this flash off now before we do that. What else? Well, the fuel line's off it. I gotta change this petcock, and like I said, there's flash rust inside, so I gotta do that. While we're waiting for this little doodad to flash off here, so we don't have any residue from the parts cleaner on it. Let's see if we can get out the air filter. I'm not even sure what air filter is. I think it's on this side. I need to let off on that strap. I'm gonna move this strap in a way. There we go. Strap and put it back to where the gas tank, the seat was. So it's out of the way of the gas tank, but still holding the bike on the jack. Because that's the last thing I need is for this thing to fall while I'm working on it. Oh, I think actually the air filter's in here, which is going to be a problem with the strap being there. Well, we're not in too much danger here, as long as we're not hard with it. Is it in there? Because on the other side of the bike is your oil tank. This is oil injected, this bike. So with the batteries there, that's got to be the air filter on that side. Well, I need to take it off. Some screws. That doesn't even look right. Oil tanks on this side and battery, so you know it's not on that side. It's got to be here. I need a screwdriver. Boop boop we do. Let's try this one. These are just regular Phillips screws, but my JIS should work. Maybe. Smaller JIS. Isn't that weird that this is on with screws like this and so many? This has got to be the air filter. What else could it be? These look like freaking wood screws. No, they're not. They don't come to a point, so they're not wood screws. No, they're machine screws. I never had this cover off. I had this tinkering with this bike for quite a while. And I don't know what kind of air filter's in here or what kind of air filter it takes. I don't think it's this. Oh yeah, here we go. No, that looks actually. Oh, remember where that goes, Marlo. Then get you in here. There's the air filter. And it's dirty. I'll take it out and clean it. But at least it actually has an air filter, so that's good. Okay, well, I'm going to try once more on that dent with the paintless dent repair kit. And if that thing pops off of here again, we're going to give up on that and leave that dent, live with it, because I just don't want to wreck this tank or the paint. Can you see good there? Yeah, okay. So let's do that. Basically, for the flash rust, what I'm going to do is I've got cleaning vinegar, and I'm going to put some nuts and small bolts in here and cleaning vinegar and cap this off and just shake the ever-living heck out of it to get all the loose and surface rust off. Vinegar is a mild acid. The brand I have is they're just whatever you find. This comes from Walmart probably. I'm not even sure, but it's going to do the job. It's cleaning vinegar or regular vinegar, it doesn't matter. So, okay, what we're going to do is, that should be flashed off good here. Maybe we didn't wait long enough from trying to get that out. I mean, to make that stick. Hey, don't get any of this hot melt glue on your fingers. It'll burn. All right, so we're going to stick that there and hold it this time. That might have been the problem too, that we didn't hold it until it cools a little bit. And then once it's really cool, we'll give her again with this. Or I got a slide hammer. Could try one quick jab with the slide hammer. Instead of a slow pressure like this, maybe one quick jab with the slide hammer. That might work. I don't know. I'm holding this so the glue sets. And then we'll let the glue is still warm. We're going to let it sit. And we'll remove that air filter. Air filter, I'll probably clean it in some gas and then retreat it with some filter oil. I got filter oil from K&N, which I use from my truck filter, and I'll let that cure out. We're going to restrap this before something silly happens, because we know now that we know what we're in for here. Doesn't need to be really tight, just enough that we're not going to be in trouble. That's not very. There's a nut and a washer on there, and it ain't very tight. And don't drop it in the airbox, Marlo. Doesn't look like original hardware, but this Yamaha DT175 is from 1979. Yeah, there's a washer, a lock washer, and a nut. And that filter should come off. There we go. There's actually a leaf in there. It's a little dirty in there. I'll clean it too, but yeah, no, it's the right kind of filter. It just needs to be cleaned and re-oiled and then brought back in. Let's see. I have to clean inside here really well before I put that all back together. I'll do that on my own time. At least it has an air filter. You know, I mean, the bike is not in that bad shape. I replaced all the main seals and the seal around the shift shaft, because the shift shaft seal was actually responsible for leaking all the oil out of the transmission, which caused all the problems in the first place. No oil in a transmission, then it gets too dry, and all the seal on the right hand side dried out from the main seal and O-ring. Then you put oil back in it because you realize no oil in it, and then it sucks oil from there into the crankcase, and you're smoking too much oil, not enough gas. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back on my own and clean this. I'm not gonna do this for you guys. You guys have probably seen all this already. I just want to give this one more shot here, and then we're gonna clean the inside of that tank. If this fails, we're gonna move on to cleaning the tank, cleaning the fuel tank, get rid of the rust. And then, because I'm not putting fuel in it right away, I'll spray it down with a really good coat of WD-40 to prevent it from flash rusting. So I got a slide hammer. This is a kit, just a cheap old kit I got off Amazon. And maybe the slide hammer to sudden shock is what we really need to get this to go. Here's a slide hammer. Same end as the other kind. Just hook this on there. You hang on to the T and boom. Just see what happens. It'll probably just going to pop off. We'll see. 1, 2. Yeah, it just popped off. Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Nope, that's it for that. I think we might have taken a little bit of paint there. We're definitely giving up. I hope they're not upset that I might have taken a little bit of paint there. There might be just a little bit of glue. I have to clean it off. Okay, so we're giving up on that. I know. Somebody's gonna watch this and go, "Hey, you should try that. Hey, you should try this." I'm only gonna push it so far. It's not my bike. I probably pushed it further than I should have already. Let's see what I do with that. Oh yeah, I definitely took some paint. That's not nice. What did I do? Oh, here. Parts washer. Off there, so it's ready to use next time I want to use it somewhere. This kit has not been really successful for me. I really wouldn't recommend it. If you want to do paintless dent repair, buy a better kit. If you want to do paintless dent repair, pay somebody to do it. Because, yeah, we definitely took a piece of paint out of here. It's not very nice. What the hell was that there? Oh, whatever that was, it came off. Okay, so nope, enough of that. Drag the lid back on the parts cleaner. We're not going to use that anymore. And we're going to go back to taking the tank off. I unplugged the hot glue gun, so I'm not going to set my shop on fire. So this should be, of course, it's not a 12. What did I do with them seat bolts? Right here, let's not lose those. Let's not lose the seat bolts. Put them with the air filter lid. That's a smaller size. I try to go to an 11. That's a 1/2 inch drive. Size is this? 2, that's a 13. Here's an 11. And I gotta ratchet this thing. Here, ratchet. Here, ratchet. Here, ratchet. There you are, ratchet. I got you. I'm gonna clean up my tools and be able to find stuff. Nope. Smaller. Here's a cool extension. So you got a 1/4 inch drive with a handle. You can put your ratchet in the end of it, and you're good to loosen them off. Oh yeah, it's a 10 millimeter. All these old bikes, they're all, because they're Japanese or Asian bikes, they're all metric bolts. Metric bolts. So we're going to take this off. I'm not going to show you the process of cleaning that, I don't think. Or the air filter. That should come off now. There we go. Don't lose them grommets. Maybe I'll take them out so I don't lose them. That one was just barely sitting in there. That means it's probably not the factory original, but it was doing the job. And, oh, there it is. Missing. These are grommets that go in here to make the tank fit tight in there. They sit on here like that. So take those off too. So actually, petcock's off. What I'll do is, here's the gas cap. And what else do I want? Oh, hang on. So we are literally, I'll take a handful of hardware, and here it goes. And get rid of, hopefully, all this flash rust. Take the vinegar, and I'm going to pour, well, there's about, what, maybe half of that in there. Don't dilute it, because vinegar is not a very strong acid. And you're going to have to spend some minutes and literally shake the heck out of this tank. And yeah, so we're going to take it and tank, pour it in there, and you got the rest. I'll show you when I'm done. It's going to be interesting to see how well it does. Okay, I've been shaking this sucker for 15 minutes or more, and it wasn't really in that bad a shape to begin with, so unfortunately we're still waiting for clutch parts. We cannot put the clutch side back together. I've got the tank half cleaned. I've got the other half of the vinegar in there. I'm going to shake it around for a few more minutes, and then rinse it out and dry it out with air, and then spray it down with WD-40 and put it back on the bike. Clean the air filter, which is over there. Clean the air filter box, which is right here. Put it all back together, and then that's as far as I can take it until the clutch parts come in. Look at where your monoshock is. This is your shock. I don't even know how you get in there to adjust it. There's a special tool probably for these notches here. I don't even know. Anyway, till next time, Marlo here from Marlo Madness Motors signing off, and we will watch you. Bleh. Thanks for watching. And oh, we're back. Unfortunately, I just reviewed some video footage and found out you guys didn't actually see me pour the vinegar. I had a horrible camera angle. So we're going to try again, because this is second round. The vinegar won't be so dirty as it was the first time. But I'm going to try to get you in a good angle. Ooh. Where you can actually see. Here's the bucket. Okay. So we're going to take the lid off the gas tank. This is second round, so I don't expect it to be as dirty. And that's going to be as clean as I'm going to get it. Here we go with a pour. And this again is second round, so it's going to be a lot cleaner than first round, but it was a lot of rust in there. Yeah, it's not as bad now. Then that's going to be good enough. All we really wanted was to get the majority of the rust out of it. And it's going to be fun getting the nuts out of there. Shake until you make it. Some of them came out. Come on. There's another one. Another one. I don't hear any more jiggling. Must have all came out. Yeah. I'm not going to show you with a light, really, what it looks like inside there. So let me give it a little bit of light in there. There's still some rust in there, but it's a heck of a lot cleaner than it was. It's a lot cleaner than it was. You're not going to get it all out. But I'm going to rinse it, get whatever I can out of it, and call it good. Treat it with, like I said, treat it with WD-40 so that it doesn't flash rust anymore. And that's going to be that. And once again, we're